We'll begin first with what's new, and that is a lack of first alerts. Originally, we had been drawing your attention to tomorrow and Thursday due to the concerns of some heavy rainfall, which could renew the risk of poor drainage flooding. However, after we've gotten our latest round of model data in, the majority of the heavier rain continues to trend offshore. We can see that very clearly here on First Alert Futurecast. At 1 o'clock tomorrow, the stationary boundary and the area of low pressure moving along it well to our south and east. So while tomorrow we still deal with scattered showers and it will be humid, we're not expecting the intensity of the rainfall to be quite as heavy as what we saw earlier in the week. Then when the cold front crosses on Thursday, we actually may not even see much outside of some isolated storms. So the intensity of those storms expected to be a bit weaker than what we originally were thinking, which will lead to drier conditions for the end of the week. Still, if you're sending the kids off to summer camp tomorrow, they may need the rain gear for any time spent outside. High temperatures tomorrow likely in the 70s for most, just a couple of towns near 80 degrees. We are several degrees cooler across Connecticut than we were yesterday at this time. Currently 79 in Windsor Locks, that's the warm spot. But look at Salisbury and Putnam, 71 degrees, 70 in Waterbury, 75 in Chester right now, 74 in Norwich. Certainly different than what we've seen for most of this month. All of these red squares, days where the temperature was above average. The two gray squares, two blue squares, gray would be at average, blue would be slightly below. So we'll likely add a couple of blue tiles here over the next couple of days, but that changes once we get past Thursday and especially into the weekend. Here's the view on our iCam in Windsor Locks right now. Very similar across the whole state. Lots of cloud cover out there, a bit drizzly at times. Our iCam in Mystic showing people still out and about enjoying everything that Mystic has to offer, but doing so with maybe a bit of caution, eye to the sky there, given the clouds are so thick. And we're expecting clouds to remain plentiful overnight tonight, a bit muggier out there tonight, and maybe an isolated shower later this evening and overnight tonight. First Alert Futurecast highlighting perhaps just a little bit of activity over the next couple of hours before things wind down entirely. And then tomorrow we begin the day again with scattered showers. But take a look, 5 o'clock tomorrow evening, certainly a different picture there on Futurecast than what we've seen earlier in the week. Dew points drop back significantly heading into Friday and the weekend, which means we do get some relief from the humidity tonight. Upper 60s and low 70s for most, mild, muggy with isolated showers tomorrow. About 75 to 80 degrees statewide. It does look like Windsor Locks could end up as the warm spot. Again, on the First Alert 7-day forecast, maybe an isolated storm on Thursday. We still keep the clouds around, but given less activity, temperatures will be back up into the mid-80s. Less humid on Friday and trending much brighter. Overnight temperatures through the weekend in the 60s, much more comfortable. However, high temperatures will be back up into the 80s. We're talking 90s away from the sound starting Sunday into the start of next week. In fact, forecasting our fourth heat wave of the year, Sunday through Tuesday next week. A bit muggier too. Care along the shoreline, great beach weather on the way, given high temperatures back in the upper 80s.